Another season has passed and you have failed yet again because you are complacent, you have an ego that you do not deserve, you have pride, and you are not willing to listen to the people that are better than you. Today's video is a snippet from a hour-long group call coaching session that I did in Destiny's Jesus' Solo Superstars. If you're interested in that program, the link is in the description. But today we're going to be covering a very, very important topic, the common questions and misconceptions that people have when it comes to improving in competitive Fortnite and how to train properly. At the end of the day, guys, you have to really value your time if you want to make earnings, and value your time in such a way that you're improving as fast as possible. And this video is going to help you do that. We also have a special guest that appears later in the video. His name is Bloodx, and he's the most successful tier 1 professional coach in the entire scene. He also drops some words of advice in this video, and I don't think you can afford to miss it, so watch it all the way through. What do you think is better, to have a calendar or do everything out of order? It's good. It's always good to have some structure. Like, don't go into the day not knowing what you're gonna do. Let's say you're doing realistics and it's going good. You feel like the challenge is there. Your duo, whoever you're fighting, is trying really hard and he's energized and he's in flow state and you're in flow state. Don't stop. Take advantage of that. Extend that by another 1 or 2 hours. If you're on the game and you feel like you're playing bad, and like genuinely it's not just you like coping or being tired for no reason, then yeah, fine. Like, get off, take a 30-minute break, come back. But if it's going well, continue, go longer. I'll reiterate for the people who don't know, but I made a video about this, about this Olympic shooter named Lenny Basham. And the story goes like, where him and his friend, they're both shooters, Olympic shooters. And they're like, yo, let's go practice for like an hour and we'll be done. Like, we'll go eat lunch then, right? So then an hour passes, his friend's done, and he comes over, and Lenny Basham's still shooting. And he goes over and he's like, yo, why are you still shooting? I thought we said an hour, like, aren't you done? And he's like, yeah, but I'm popping off. He's like, yo, we're eating lunch later, bro. Like, we're not eating lunch right now. Like, I'm popping off. Like, if you're playing better than usual and you feel good, don't stop. It's a rare occasion, so go crazy. It's a general question, but I think people don't use their guns enough. A really cool thing that you could do is when you shoot a wall and you leave it weak, don't just like a lot of people stop shooting at the highest point of the wall, if that makes sense. Like, it's good to shoot a wall, leave it weak, pause for like 3 seconds, watch the guy behind the wall because you left it weak so it's transparent. When he turns, because a lot of people don't fix weak walls, right? A lot of people don't pickaxe their own weak walls, or repair is kind of shit. Like, if you pickaxe your own weak wall, it's better. You can just like get free damage guaranteed, right? So yes, use guns more and then be able to do that.
Fake a reload, boys.
What's good, Blood? I didn't even know you could join.
I said fake a reload when the wall is low.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start your shots, fake reload, like Blood said, a whole bunch of stuff. But you want to hop in? You want to give him some tips? These guys need help, man.
Oh, I'm just listening, bro. I'm here to learn.
Should I play aggressive in scrims? I mean, I don't think so. I think a lot of people play too aggressive. If I had to look at the general population, they just push too much. Like, take scrims seriously. Like, pretend it's FNCS. Really take it seriously. Like, look at, oh my God, people need to focus on average placement in scrims. They don't do that enough. People play scrims just to play scrims. Like, if you get 15th in a scrim, that's what you're gonna get that in game 2. Like, habitualize your seriousness too.
You know, it's funny you say that, yeah? I haven't played with my duo that I called heats with after last game of week 2, strictly because he gave up in last game because we couldn't call. We needed like a 20 bomb, you know, and we're not looking at 20 bomb. And I said, fuck you, and left Discord. I haven't spoken to him since. Because like, you actually need to try hard. Even if it doesn't matter, even if you can't win, even like, you just need to play. Like, it was 90 people up. You're not gonna get better practice.
Yes. Yeah, and that's another point too. It's like, scrims are scrims, but tournament games are the best scrim. Like, there's no better experience than playing a tournament game. And
let's just say, like, in scrims, like, the better players try less because they're already there, you know?
Yeah.
But in tournaments, they will do their hardest.
Everyone's trying their hardest, yeah. Yeah, scrims are not, they're the best thing you can get, so you might as well play them, but they're not real. They're not as good as even in the pro level, like, people don't try as hard as they can. How do I practice pre-fires? Don't get someone to fake it. Like, try to do it in the middle of a fight, like an actual fight. Like, if you get someone to like shoot your wall, it's kind of fake. Like, the whole psychological effect of like trying to do a pre-fire in the middle of chaos is way better. But yeah, Martel's map can be good, but I think doing it in a realistic is also good. Yeah, like, just do it in the middle of chaos. I think that's better than just like drilling it. Is it better to make a point goal or a placement goal in a tournament? I think the best thing you could do is like fuck all that and just do the best you can, and where you end up is where you end up. Because you're gonna put so much pressure on yourself. Because the way you gain points is not linear. You're gonna put so much pressure on yourself, especially like, for example, let's say your point goes like 40 points in a solo cup or something, right? And like first game you get 30 points, now you're gonna be complacent. Or first game you get 5 points, and now you're gonna be stressed. Just do the best you can. Get the max points, even after you qual. Keep going. Like these arbitrary goals are not good. I think you can compare yourself to your old placements after the tournament's finished, but when the tournament's running, just do the best you can. Fully keen for one turning, good shot for confidence. Don't like that. What do you think about keying? For I guess it depends on the tournament. So like,
I have a completely different view set of Fortnite. I think you should learn. I mean, like, eventually you just need to learn how to play serial kills.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm the
but I
same
think because then you're training different skill sets. You're training your awareness. Like, if you need 7 kills to make an endgame, or 3 kills to make an endgame, even 2 kills.
Yeah. It's a crutch.
You're just gonna get clapped when you meet good players, because you're not getting those 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 kills.
Yep.
So training your awareness is playing with less loot, playing search tags, and playing 0 kills. That's how you train awareness.
Yeah, like being able to get a kill in a
like
scrim with so troll, like, or a scrim or a tournament, like you're not gonna find that in a even slightly better lobby. Like,
yeah, I mean, you often hear me in scrims, like during the Veno and Queasy era, like the insane performance on EU. They weren't allowed to use any other guns than a certain amount, like other than AR. You know, they weren't allowed to use SMGs. If they killed people, they had to split their mats and play with lower mats in scrims. Like, there's no point to put yourself in a scenario that you're not going to be in high elo. That's just gonna like delude yourself. You know? So like, play harder. Like, and when I say that, I mean, like, make your circumstances harder.
I started doing that with my students like 2 months ago, I think. Like, just split mats. Like, just get rid of your mats. If you have cap mats in like a super late zone, just split it. Like, you could also like look at it and like, okay, can you convert this into like a top 2, like without fighting anybody? You could look at it that way too, but most of the time making it harder is nice. Depends on their issues, obviously.
Yeah.
If they always die with mats in their hands, then yeah, like, then you should learn how to convert. But if you always die because you can't find a refresh, then you should split.